Killing two birds with one stone. Come on. We don't need to be killing birds. Come on, we're better than that, right?
But we're not actually killing birds. It's just something you say, and everybody knows what you mean. It just means you're multitasking.
No, Virginia, I am outraged.
You're annoying. If you're outraged, I don't care.
Hashtag be better.
Well, you know better, Kevin, so you can be better.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Be better. Come on.
I always love that one.
Well, they've come up with some PC alternatives to these offensive phrases that we have known. Instead of killing two birds with one stone, they would like for you to say, feed two birds with one scone.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
That's awesomely awful.
Feeding two birds with one scone.
Oh, these vegans are comedy writers.
Okay,
Yeah.
I do not hate it.
Yeah, they are. Don't take the bull by the horns. Why do we have to do that? What did the bull do to you? Instead, could you just say, take the flower by the thorns?
All right, now they're starting to make me mad. They're losing the comedy.
Not as funny as the first one.
We just love scone comedy, I think.
Yeah. You ever heard the phrase, there's more than one way to skin a cat?
Yes.
Don't skin a cat.
We wouldn't.
Yeah. They would prefer you say there's more than one way to peel a potato.
Yeah, no, it's starting to lose its.
You let the cat out of the bag. They don't like that. They don't like open up a can of worms.
What about Dog Day Afternoon?
That one's okay. That's just a dog day afternoon.
What's wrong with opening a can of worms because the worms have been killed and stuffed in a can?
Right.
They're used for fishing.
Right.
What are you putting
There's going to
worms
be death.
in a can?
Yeah, there's going to be death associated with this for an animal. So let's stop using the phrases that bring death to animals, because ultimately you may not think about it, but then it just, in your mind, it makes it easier for you to kill.
Well, it's death for two animals because the worm gets it and so does the fish.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
Yep, yep. And don't beat a dead horse.
Oh, which just sounds really like you've got mental problems if you're beating dead horses.
Yeah.
But are people really getting upset? If I was to
Nobody's
say,
doing that.
They're encouraging you to start changing these phrases that have always been in your mind, and you always say, you say them without thinking. So they're like going, hey, would you just swap it out? And we got an alternative for you. You don't have to say beating a dead horse, because it's animal abuse projection.
Okay, here's my question. In like 8 years, if we're still on the air, and I was to say, oh, Kev, you're beating a dead horse, do you think we're going to be at a time where all of a sudden, no, Jason, get your ass in the boss's meeting?
Maybe you're somebody from Wellington that can chime in. Do you you go, if someone says beating a dead horse around you, they're going, oh my gosh, I love horses.
Of course no one is. No one's mad, Kevin.
I don't know.
You shouldn't really be mad because Jason and pretty much nobody is actually beating dead horses.
Of course not. It's a phrase that means something else. Gosh, Kevin, you do these things to make me upset.
And I have so much fun doing it too.
I kind of like
So
getting
enjoyable.
upset, though.
You do.
Yeah, it's fun to get mad.
It gives you a little fire.
He needs that out. He needs
needs
that going
it.
Well,
on.
I'm a
He needs that
Pennington.
outrage.
I'm a Pennington.
Yes.
We like a little bit of,
Yes, they say instead of beating a dead horse, could you please go with feeding a fed horse? It's close. It's not beating a dead horse. It's feeding a fed horse. But then I'm surprised because we're going, well, we can't overfeed our horses. It's bad for them. But that's what they suggest.
What about this one? This blind as a bat. You're making fun of the bat.
That's true, you are. Hurts their feelings.
I told you about that one thing I read about. There's this growing movement. You do not yell and tell your dog to sit. Would you like it if someone was telling you to sit? And
Yes, I can't wait to sit. I'm tired over
Please,
here.
Tell me
Please.
to lay.
Tell me to lay down. Come over here and scratch my belly. I'm down
You
for
can
all
yell
of
at me.
it.
You just yell at me. Tell me to sleep. That's fine.
Yeah.